Welcome back to Adventures of a Black Belt Sommelier, sponsored by Four Paws Restaurant, the iconic fine dining restaurant in St. Paul, Minnesota. Wonderful food, attentive professional service, and excellent wine program. This is probably not the smartest thing a podcast person has ever done to suggest two other podcasts that I would suggest you subscribe to or listen to or watch or follow, but I'm going to do that just because I think they are so special and that you will benefit from listening to them in whatever fashion you do. One is called uh, Longer Tables. It's done by Jose Andres, the great Spanish chef, who I think should win the Nobel Peace Prize, or so they ought to create a new prize for Jose for all the good that he's done in the world by going to disaster areas where people need help and feeding people who otherwise might starve or certainly wouldn't be as well fed as they are by his efforts. He's an extraordinary man. He's an extraordinary humanitarian. He's an extraordinary chef. And he has this podcast called Longer Tables, the gist of which is we need longer tables where more people can sit down together and enjoy food together and enjoy wine together rather than building higher walls to keep people apart. I could not agree more. I think that that is one of the things that makes wine so special is the way that it brings people together. And the more people, the better, the longer the table. So the more people it will accommodate, the better. I have been recuperating from eye surgery and as a result, pretty much had to sit on a couch 24 hours a day, alternating 15 minutes of frozen peas on my eyes or 15 minutes of frozen peas not on my eyes. I listened to every one of Jose's podcasts during that time, and every one of them was special and meaningful. So I would strongly suggest Longer Tables by Chef Jose Andres. The other one is called This Is Love by Phoebe Judge. Um, it is amazing. It is not at all what you would assume it is. She talks to all kinds of people. She talked to a person who developed a relationship with a whale. Talked to a person who moved to the wilderness of Colorado and has been living there alone for 40 years. She's talked to an amazing someone who went blind and what the experience of losing your sight is like. So it's an extraordinary podcast. It's called This Is Love. The moderator is Phoebe Judge. She's one of the most interesting voices you will ever hear. And so those are the two podcasts that I would suggest. If you're not listening to mine, you should be listening to theirs. Longer Tables by Jose Andres and This Is Love by Phoebe Judge. Check them out. Let me know what you think. Thanks for tuning in for Adventures of a Black Belt Sommelier. We appreciate you.